Stop everything right now. If you're a Dodgers fan, if you breathe this team, if you open Twitter every single morning waiting for a bomb to drop, this is not news you can scroll past. Because today isn't just another MLB update. Today is the kind of info that hits different. Today is the kind of news that stings, that pokes at you, that leaves your head spinning. The Dodgers just got hit with bad news. The kind that makes you stare at your screen and mutter, "Are you kidding me?" The kind that reminds you talent doesn't always decide everything. Sometimes what really runs the show is politics, rivalries, pride. And the name at the center of all of it is him. Ketel Marte. Yeah, Ketel Marte, three-time All-Star. One of the most complete players in the entire league. A guy who's been a straight-up thorn in the Dodgers' side for years. And now, a player Los Angeles would absolutely love to have. But one that, by all signs, just isn't happening. And that changes everything. It shifts the landscape. It messes with the vibe of Dodger Nation. Let's get into the facts. No fluff, no hype for clicks. The Dodgers are still fully locked in on the market. That's no secret. This front office doesn't sleep. They don't wait around. LA already stepped up and landed Edwin Diaz, a clear, aggressive move. A message sent loud and clear to the rest of the league. We're all in, right now. But the market is still hot, still moving, still loaded with big names. Kyle Tucker of the Chicago Cubs remains near the top of the wish list. A dream ad, instant impact. Tarek Skubal of the Detroit Tigers is another name that makes the front office light up. Dominant arm, true franchise pitcher. And then, right in the middle of all this, comes Ketel Marte, Arizona Diamondbacks' second baseman. A name that maybe hasn't been screaming headlines, but one that's always been on the radar. And here's where the real info comes in. The behind-the-scenes stuff. Fabian Ardaya of The Athletic made it crystal clear. No dancing around it. No cheap speculation. The Dodgers would love to add a player like Ketel Marte. His words, not fan talk. That's insider reporting. But then comes the reality check. The part that hurts. It's not going to happen. Not because of talent. Not because of interest. Not because the Dodgers aren't aggressive enough. It's because of rivalry, division, institutional pride. Listen to this, because it says everything. The last time the Diamondbacks traded a major leaguer to the Dodgers was 2009. John Garland, 2009. That's 15 years ago. And it's not just Arizona. The Los Angeles Angels only made a meaningful deal with the Dodgers in 2014, involving Andrew Heaney. The Colorado Rockies, also in 2014, with Juan Nicasio. These teams flat out don't want to deal with a direct rival, especially when that rival is the team that owns the division. And let's be real, eye to eye. The Dodgers have won the NL West in 12 of the last 13 seasons. 12 of 13. You really think the Diamondbacks are going to make that easier? You really think they're going to hand over a superstar to keep feeding this dynasty? No chance. That's not their game. And this isn't emotion. It's cold logic. Now let's bring in another key name. John Gambadoro from Arizona Sports 98.7. Another respected insider. Another guy plugged into what's really happening in Arizona. He didn't sugarcoat it. Nothing is imminent, but this will get resolved soon. Either someone comes in with an offer that truly justifies moving a superstar, or Arizona shuts the door and rolls forward with Ketel Marte on the roster. That's it. No long soap opera. No dragging it to the deadline. And here's the part that frustrates Dodgers fans the most. The Diamondbacks have zero interest in helping Los Angeles. None. Zip. The only way they'd even consider a deal with the Dodgers is if it was wildly favorable for Arizona. Wildly. But here's the catch. The Dodgers, without question, have the best front office in baseball. And this front office doesn't overpay. Especially not for a 32-year-old, no matter how good he is. Ketel Marte can still ball. He still shows up in October. He still changes big games, but the price would be insane. And that's where everything locks up. Now picture the scenario with me. Close your eyes. Ketel Marte in Dodger blue. Second base, locked down. Tommy Edman staying in the outfield. More defensive flexibility, more depth, better playoff matchups. It was a perfect fit. Pure baseball. But rivalry wins. And now I'm going to poke the bear a little, because this conversation matters. Should the Dodgers actually go for it? Should they throw a heavy package of top prospects on the table? Weaken the future, just to finally pry a player like this away from a rival? Or is the smarter move to accept reality, turn the page, and trust that paths like Kyle Tucker or Tarek Skubal make more sense? Is this front office thinking like fans? Or are they playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers? I'm frustrated, I won't lie. Ketel Marte would be an unreal addition. But at the same time, I get it. When you dominate for this long, nobody wants to help you. And honestly, that's a form of respect. Now I want to hear from you. I want the comments going crazy. Would you make an aggressive offer for Ketel Marte knowing Arizona doesn't want to help the Dodgers? Or would you stay the course and trust this front office completely? Those are the latest Los Angeles Dodgers updates. Those are Dodgers rumors the way fans feel them. This is MLB with no filter. If you live this team, if you suffer with this team, if you ride every high with this team, subscribe now to LA Dodgers News Today. Because here it's not just news, it's emotion, it's soul, it's Los Dodgers, till the end.